How do we define high availability? With 9 premier business-class data centers across the northeastern United States. Each data center gives customers access to powerful, uninterrupted Ethernet network access, fully managed data services, and highly secured colocation servers. The northeastern United States is the ideal region for data hosting, comparatively at low risk for all high data risk natural disasters, including hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanoes, and tsunamis. Located in Cleveland's Neo Park, this data center is ideally positioned, only 13 miles from downtown Cleveland and 16 miles from the Cleveland-Hopkins Airport. The site is convenient, secure from threats, and always accessible. It also serves as an ideal secondary data location for business across the Northeast U.S. The new data center sits adjacent to our first Cleveland data center, making Neo Park one of the most prominent data hosting centers in the region. 2 truly diverse 2,000 kilowatt A and B power feeds enter the location through diverse underground conduit, feeding redundant 2 megawatt transformers. This redundancy ensures customers uninterrupted power during routine maintenance or in the event that a line or transformer loses power unexpectedly. In the unlikely circumstance that commercial power to the site is temporarily disabled, the external power feed is supplemented by 2 Caterpillar diesel generators. These 750 kVA units take over immediately and can sustain power indefinitely. Upon expansion, the site is pre-plumbed for 2 additional generators. All power sources transfer through redundant electrical switchgear, a system that manages a smooth transition of power between supplies as needed. Both the A and B power feeds are also constantly fed into not 1 but 2 uninterrupted power supply rooms that can supply the entire data center as power is being transferred from transformer to generator. There are 2 625 kVA Liebert UPSs. The facility is pre-designed to accommodate a pair of additional UPSs. It is just one more way we ensure that power to the customer equipment is never absent, regardless of any emergency or unexpected power failure outside the facility. The inside of the data center is intricately engineered to provide an optimal operating temperature at all times. 24-inch raised floors circulate cool, temperature-controlled air into server rooms through floor-level ventilation systems. Computer room air conditioner units positioned throughout the facility pump chilled air into the data room and are connected to the redundant condensers located in the rear of the facility. Server cabinets are positioned in parallel rows back-to-back, creating a hot aisle-cold aisle configuration that efficiently keeps hot air circulating out of the room and cool air circulating in. Cold air molecules are pushed from the crack unit into the floor, creating a high-pressure system that forces the chilled air up through the air vents in the cold aisles. That chilled air is pulled in through the front of the server cabinets and then fanned back out as hot air in a hot aisle. The hot air rises to the ceiling and then enters a raised ventilation system. From there it is redistributed for cooling through the crack units, and the process starts again. The result is an environment that is always the perfect temperature to keep the units safe from humidity and overheating. Fiber optic connectivity is delivered to the building through 3 separate underground entrances. The feeds enter the building through the data center's hub for connectivity, the Meet Me room, and are then distributed for use. This mesh configuration eliminates single-point failures and provides uninterrupted data flow across the network at all times. The facility is protected from fire by a state-of-the-art overhead and underfloor FE25 DuPont fire suppression system, while thermal detectors complete the picture of a worry-free data center environment. An integrated physical security platform maintains the security of the data center. A video call box outside of the facility protects entry into the building. Once a visual confirmation is made, the visitor enters the first of 3 double-doored man-traps that can only be opened by Expedient security. After a second visual confirmation is made through the security glass, The visitor is granted entry and signs in. Expedient security then escorts the visitor to the data room. The data room is protected by keycard access given only to members of the Expedient team. Inside, every individual server cabinet and caged area is key-locked and monitored by multiple security cameras and motion detectors 24/7. All security data is fed into the building's Network Operations Center, which is actively monitored by trained technicians 24/7, 365 days of the year. Here, in addition to security, we receive live feeds on all hardware, software, network activity, plus integral infrastructure data from HVAC to fire suppression. Datacenter 2 at Neo Park has 6,400 square feet of expandable space to the north and 3,200 square feet of expandable space to the south. So as your business grows, you can be sure we can accommodate data center needs. For more information about our facility and about the value it offers you and your organization, please contact us today.